The view one time and for all time.
Hello and welcome to Clearview News Desk. We are reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. First, the headlines. Bobrisky spends night in police custody following arrest by Nigerian Immigration Service. Lagos State government says toxicologist report conducted in the United States on late singer Mohbad is out. Fresh indications reveal several PDP bigwigs and chieftains may snub former Vice President Atiku Abubakar for Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde in 2027 PDP presidential race. I am Imifonukun with this and more. Fresh indications have revealed that several bigwigs and chieftains of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) may have resolved to snub former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and settle for the Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde. It was gathered that the secret move comes barely a week after governors elected on the platform of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) brokered peace between factions of the party. Despite the call to maintain the status quo, members of the PDP National Working Committee loyal to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, have begun pushing for the candidacy of the Makinde ahead of the 2027 presidential election. The logic, according to multiple sources, is to truncate the ambition of Atiku and stop the party from conceding the ticket to the former VP, who they lamented has become a serial contestant. Some party chieftains who spoke on the ground of anonymity admitted that they were yet to forgive the former PDP presidential candidate for bungling their biggest chance to return to power in 2023. Following his refusal to appease the aggrieved 5 governors, demanding the resignation of the immediate past national chairman of the PDP, Nyocha Ayu. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has fixed Saturday, November 8, 2025 as a date for the conduct of the Anambra gubernatorial election. The report.
The chairman of the commission, Muhammad Yakubu, who revealed this during the last extraordinary consultative meeting held with the political parties at the INEC headquarters, Abuja, said the party primaries will be held from 20th March to 10th April 2025. According to him, the formal notice for the election will be published on the 13th of November 2024 in compliance with the mandatory requirement of 360 days.
Consequently, the Commission has approved that the 2025 Anambra State Governorship election will hold on Saturday, 8th November 2025. In compliance with the mandatory requirement of 360 days, the formal notice for the election will be published on the 13th of November 2024. Party primaries will be held from 20th March 2025 to 10th April 2025. The candidate nomination portal will open at 9 a.m. on 18th April 2025 and close at 6 p.m. on 12th May 2025. The final list of candidates will be published on 9th June 2025. Campaign in public by political parties will commence on 11th June 2025 and end at midnight of Thursday, 6th November 2025. Voting will take place in all the 5,720 polling units across the state on Saturday, 8th November 2025.
While responding, the national chairman of the Interparty Advisory Council, IPAC, Alhaji Yusuf Mohammed Dantale, tasked INEC to maintain high standards in the conduct of the Ondo governorship election. According to him, Nigerians expect INEC to improve on the upcoming Ondo State gubernatorial poll on Saturday, November 16, 2024. He also urged all stakeholders in the electoral process to join in voter education, sensitization and mobilization to ensure a free, fair, credible and transparent, inclusive and peaceful election that will meet international standards.
IPAC is aware of crisis in some political parties and inflammatory statements by politicians and public office holders that tend to overheat the polity. We re-emphasize the call on parties to always adhere strictly to their respective constitution and internal democracy. Council appeal to political leaders to also explore IPAC's alternative dispute resolution mechanism, ADR, to address the protracted leadership disagreement in some political parties as enshrined in its code of conduct. As political leaders, we must cultivate and promote the culture of resolving our own internal disputes as evidence of leadership capability rather than reliance on the judiciary. It is time we stop using the judiciary to make mockery of our hard-earned democracy.
In regard to the Ondo governorship election, Dentale appealed to political parties to support the commission in mobilizing registered voters to collect their permanent voter cards, PVC.
Reports revealed that controversial cross-dresser Okune Idris, popularly known as Bobrisky, is currently in detention at the Force Criminal Investigation Department Annex Alakbon, Lagos State, where he spent the night in a cell at the police facility. Sources confirmed that further directives were being awaited regarding Okune's case, adding that he was taken to the FCID for safekeeping following his arrest by officials of the Nigerian Immigration Service during his attempt to exit the country through the semi-border. Cleveland News Desk gathered that Bobrisky was brought to the FCID Alakbon around 10 p.m. on Monday after his arrest by Immigration Service at semi-border and brought in for safekeeping. Meanwhile, mixed reactions have continued to trail the arrest of controversial cross-dresser Idris Okune, also known as Bobrisky, who was picked at the semi-border by the Nigerian Immigration Service. In the special report, Cleveland News correspondent who sought the opinion of some Abuja residents on who exactly is after Bobrisky reported that many are of the opinion that Bobrisky is after himself. The report. In a new development, Bobrisky's arrest at the semi-border during a recent attempt to flee the country was disclosed by the social media activist Martin Otse, popularly known as Very Dark Man, via an Instagram post on Monday. According to the VDM, Bobrisky was apprehended by the Nigerian immigration officers while trying to escape amidst an ongoing investigation by the House of Representatives over bribery allegations against officials of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) and the Nigerian Correctional Service. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Immigration Service, while confirming the arrest of Bobrisky in a statement on Monday night, said the social media sensation was arrested while trying to flee Nigeria. The question on the lips of many is, who is after Bobrisky? The government, Nigerians, or himself?
To me, I think Bobrisky is fighting himself. You should just be normal. Be a normal guy that you are. Why will you be dressing, behaving like a female? I think he should stop fighting himself. He should try to identify himself. He should love who he is, and he'll be fine.
Opinion, I would say that it's the government that are after him. The government are after him. You know, naturally, the transgender that he did, a lot of people are not in support with it. Every government itself, they are not support with it. That is why maybe the government are trying to use one way or the other to lure him down. But mind you that if maybe it was a son of a rich man, or this our president and co, it was the son that tried to do that transgender, you see a lot of them will be supporting him. But naturally, what Bobrisky did, even biblically as a Christian, is not good. You understand?
In fact, I don't even know why they are still giving him that freedom to move up and down. Because of his gender, how can you be a man and all of a sudden you made yourself, you transform yourself to something else? biblically it's not even good, and because of what is going on, I know it's in outside country you like see all this type of gender, some gender. Bobrisky is not supposed to be existing as far as I'm concerned in this country. The last time he was arrested, we heard that he served me jail terms in the correctional center. But believe me, he wasn't there. Even though I know he has sponsors, he has people, he deals with big men, he has money, but at the end of the day, you still come out and people will still do free will donation to him again on top of what? So if they can arrest him and teach him a lesson, let him know that what he's doing is not good. Before you know, now you see some of these, because of, this is 21st century and a lot of things are changing, do you understand? Before you know, you see people started following that his leader. Everybody want to like transform, they want to go and do, what do they call it, surgery to be the way he is. Now somebody who is a man, okay, the last time he want to travel home now, and they told him before he come back, he should make himself be like a man before he come to his father's place. So when he come back now, he start behaving like a woman again. To me, Bobrisky is after his own life, just because government have not really taken it personal to follow him up the way he is. He's not supposed to be in this country. He's not supposed to. That's why the people can bear with all the other things, but the way he want to transform himself to a woman, a man, and you want to make yourself a woman, to me, it's not ideal at all. It doesn't make sense.
Nigeria don't just like his lifestyle. Even me, I don't follow him because I don't like his lifestyle. If really is a man gender, he should go back to the man gender and stop behaving like a woman.
Bobrisky, what he's doing, I don't think it's right. Because Bobrisky is a man and he's parading himself as a female. What is he teaching the younger ones? Because like now I can see most of the kids now, they are now trying to behave as if they are female, which is wrong. So I don't think anybody is against Bobrisky, the one against himself, because he's not doing the right thing.
So he has done something against God. And the same thing that Sodom and Gomorrah do, the same thing that happened in Babylon, that God destroyed Babylon and destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. So I believe that God will destroy him too. Thank you.
Recall that Very Dark Man had alleged in a viral videos that some officers of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, collected 15 million naira from Bobrisky during his naira spraying Zaka in April for the anti-graft agency to drop money laundering charges against him. Thereafter, a court sentenced the cross-dresser to 6-month imprisonment and was later released in August. Very Dark Man also alleged that Bobrisky paid some millions of naira to secure a choice place in prison. The Lagos state government said the toxicologist report conducted in the United States on the late singer Mohbad is out. The state attorney general and commissioner for justice, Lawa Pedro, made the disclosure on Monday, October 21st, 2024, while answering questions from journalists at a press conference held at the Ministry of Justice conference room in Ikeja to commemorate his first year in office. While revealing the government's plan to commence trial to unravel the persons behind the singer's death, Pedro attributed the delay of the case to a prolonged investigation. According to Pedro, the report have been received from the United States, adding that the autopsy is now with the Lagos State pathologist and the coroner magistrate. Pedro said the delay is now with Mohbad's family, who have indicated that they would like to conduct their independent autopsy, adding that, however, the trial will soon commence and the court will do justice in the matter. If you are just joining us, you are watching the news on Cleveland News Desk. We'll be back after this break. Stay with us.
We break the news.
This is Christ Embassy.
Recollect, we were the first to break this. Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf of Kano State has approved the appointment of 3 second-class emirs. And this?
Erasmus is the most successful program of the European Union to support education and youth.
And this?
Fubara is not an ungrateful person.
And more.
Tension is currently mounting in Rivers State. The planned arraignment of Yaya Bello.
Across our platforms. Subscribe now and you will be receiving our notifications and never left out as the news breaks on Clearview.
Welcome back. The 7th Nigeria Diaspora Investment Summit 2024 is scheduled to take place from November 5th to 7th in Abuja. This year's event aimed at fostering significant national development through the expertise, resources and networks of Nigerians living abroad. Speaking in a press conference, Abike Dabire Erewa, Chairman, CEO of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, noted that the summit will commence with a major focus on unlocking new opportunities for Nigeria's development through the engagement of its diaspora. The report.
The role of the diaspora has never been more crucial, especially in driving investment and sustainable growth. The chairman NIDCOM emphasized the urgent need for diaspora involvement in addressing Nigeria's economic challenges. The summit, organized by NIDCOM in partnership with the Nigerian Diaspora Summit Initiative (NDSI), will bring together business leaders, government officials, and members of the diaspora to explore new investment opportunities across various sectors, including finance, ICT, fintech, healthcare, education, agriculture, technology, and renewable energy.
So we started this in 2018, and it has consistently provided a vibrant and impactful platform for the Nigerian diaspora to play a role in the country's economic development, and a critical role for that. Through this initiative, members of the diaspora have been empowered to channel their resources, expertise, and networks into fostering economic growth and creating opportunities for Nigerians back at home. The NDIS serves as a bridge connecting diaspora investors with local entrepreneurs, small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, and startups across various sectors of the Nigerian economy. And by focusing on investments in small businesses, the summit has contributed to job creation, innovation, and the diversification of Nigeria's economic base. Now, the direct engagement by the diaspora has not only infused much needed capital into the local economy, but has also brought in new skills, knowledge, and global best practices that have strengthened the capacity of local enterprises to compete on a larger scale. And I believe this is very, very significant.
Since its inception in 2018, the NDIS has recorded tangible successes, creating jobs, driving innovation, and boosting key sectors of the economy. Notable partnerships formed through past summits include dairy production, educational support for special needs schools, and multi-million-naira investment in food processing and entertainment. This year's event promises to be an exciting one, featuring leading figures from various industries including entertainment icon Richard Mofe-Damijo, RMD, with a theme, New Vistas, New Aspirations, New Vision, the Diaspora and National Development. The summit is poised to drive economic growth and unlock new opportunities for Nigeria's economic development.
Do you have a persistent boss who just wouldn't stop sending messages to you on official matters even after the close of office hours, when you've left the workplace or locked out? In Portugal, such behavior is now illegal. The country recently introduced a law that bans employers from contacting workers outside of their regular hours, either by phone, message, or email. In the special report, Clearview TV's Gloriata attempts to find out how feasible such a law will be in the Nigerian workplace. The report.
Stress can hit anyone at any level of business, be it in a public or private setting. Recent research shows that work-related stress is widespread and is not confined to particular sectors, jobs, or industries. To improve work-life balance, Portugal took dramatic steps recently when the government approved a new set of laws to address the changing trend in the workplace. Under the new labor law, employers can face penalties for contacting their employees after office hours on official matters. The new law also mandates employers to help pay for expenses incurred by their workers on higher electricity and internet bills through working outside the office hours, among others. These new laws were designed to allow workers to distance themselves from the office when they are off and to allow them get the full advantage of their time off. A similar rule gave French workers the right to ignore after-hour business emails in 2017. Other European nations, including Germany, Italy, and Slovakia, have likewise revised their rules, allowing workers to have the legal right to enjoy their time off without having to carry the weight of work around. With a number of countries paying attention on the need for employees to have the right to enjoy their time away from work without distractions, Clearview Television interacted with some Nigerians to sample how applicable such a law would be in the average Nigerian workplace.
What is obtainable in Portugal is also obtainable here. But really, what the disconnect for? If there's an emergency, take for example medical or health professionals, and then there's an emergency, is the law saying that they should not be contacted even though they are not on call duty, right? So we should be looking at the advantages and the disadvantages as well.
I don't think that law will be applicable here. And the reason is this: we know both the rulers and the rule, we are all known for violation of rules and regulation, because everybody does what profits him or her, not what profits the entire public.
I think it will be applicable if the right channel is being applied, because most Nigerians will support this particular law.
To me, it's a foreign idea. Nigeria is built in a unique way. Portugal is built in a unique way. So the environment, the activities going on there is quite different from the activities going on in Nigeria.
Clearview Television also got mixed reactions on how effective the law, if implemented, will be in improving the quality of workers and individuals in the country.
Workers disconnect from their employers outside work hours. It's not necessarily a factor for job performance or performances. Okay, what workers need, it's good pay.
If such a law should be in existence here, it reduces stress. It helps to to elongate the lifespan of everyone. If it's something that will work out, I will tell you it has positive impacts.
If such law come, believe me, everybody know yes, you'll be working at ease. And once anybody work at ease, but you bring out the best results.
Studies have continued to show there is far more work-related stress today than there used to be, and that the stress is constant. It is therefore pertinent for urgent attention to be given to the quality of life employees enjoy. After all, a happy employee is a productive one. Gloria Atta, reporting for Clearview Television.
And that's the news. But before we go, a recap of the top stories. Sources revealed that controversial cross-dresser Okuneye Idris, popularly known as Bobrisky, is currently in detention at the Force Criminal Investigation Department, Annex, Alakbong, Lagos State, where he spent the night in a cell at the police facility. The Lagos State government said the toxicologist report conducted in the United States on the late singer Mohbad has been received. We also told you that fresh indications reveal that several bigwigs and chieftains of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) may have resolved to snub former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and settle for the Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde in 2027 presidential bid. You can follow up on latest events and happenings around you via social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Clearview News Desk, or via handle on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Clearview Online. Many thanks for watching. I am Imefonokun.